In this podcast episode, Dr. Rhonda Patrick discusses the importance of omega-3 fatty acids in the diet and their impact on overall health. She highlights a study conducted by Dr. Bill Harris that showed a correlation between low omega-3 levels and increased mortality rates. People with low omega-3 levels had a shorter life expectancy compared to those with high levels. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential for various bodily functions, including reducing inflammation and protecting against cardiovascular disease. Dr. Patrick explains that the omega-3 index test measures omega-3 levels in red blood cells, providing a more accurate long-term marker compared to plasma tests. She recommends aiming for an omega-3 index of 8% or higher for optimal health. In the United States, the average omega-3 index is around 4 to 5%. While in Japan, where people consume more seafood, it is around 10%. To increase omega-3 levels, Dr. Patrick suggests taking a daily supplement of 2 grams of omega-3. She mentions that fish oil supplements in triglyceride form are more bioavailable and preferable to ethyl ester form. It is essential to choose high-quality supplements that have been tested for purity, concentration, and oxidation levels. While consuming fish like wild Alaskan salmon is a good source of omega-3, it may not be sufficient to reach optimal levels. Dr. Patrick recommends supplementing with omega-3 in addition to consuming fish regularly. She suggests taking 2 grams of omega-3 per day to raise the omega-3 index effectively. The conversation shifts to vaping and nicotine use, with concerns raised about the impact on health, especially among young people. Dr. Patrick mentions the potential risks associated with vaping, including lung issues and addiction. She expresses interest in exploring the effects of nicotine on the body and the various delivery methods available, such as nicotine mints and pouches. Dr. Patrick discusses the concept of time-restricted feeding and its impact on muscle health. While time-restricted eating can be beneficial for overall health, skipping breakfast may lead to muscle atrophy due to the lack of amino acids. It is essential to consume protein-rich meals, especially in the morning, to support muscle protein synthesis and prevent muscle loss. Resistance training can also help mitigate muscle atrophy when practicing time-restricted feeding. She suggests stopping food intake about 3 hours before bedtime to allow for proper digestion and rest. By following an 8-hour eating window and a 16-hour fasting period, individuals can naturally reduce caloric intake and promote weight loss. Dr. Patrick highlights the importance of protein intake for muscle maintenance and repair. She mentions that older adults are less sensitive to amino acids, leading to muscle loss and atrophy. Studies have shown that increasing protein intake can help prevent muscle loss and promote muscle gain, especially in older adults. The recommended protein intake is around 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight, with higher amounts needed for those engaging in physical activity or resistance training. When it comes to breakfast choices, Dr. Patrick recommends high-protein options like eggs, bacon, steak, or smoked salmon. Protein-rich breakfasts can help support muscle maintenance and provide essential nutrients for overall health. For individuals training early in the morning, a protein shake can be a convenient option to ensure adequate protein intake before a workout. Dr. Patrick emphasizes the importance of consuming nutrient-dense foods to meet the body's micronutrient needs. Leafy greens like spinach are rich in magnesium, calcium, vitamin K, and folate, essential for various bodily functions. Including a variety of whole foods in the diet can provide a broad spectrum of micronutrients and phytochemicals that support overall health. When selecting meats, Dr. Patrick suggests opting for pasture-raised options over conventionally raised ones. Pasture-raised meats tend to have a better omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acid profile and may contain fewer hormones and antibiotics. While pasture-raised meats may be more expensive, they can offer additional health benefits compared to conventionally raised meats. In terms of improving cognitive function and combating brain fog, Dr. Patrick highlights the role of exercise as a key factor. Vigorous exercise has been shown to enhance memory, executive function, and processing speed in individuals of all ages. Studies have demonstrated that regular exercise can increase hippocampal volume and promote neuroplasticity by boosting brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF levels. Another key factor in cognitive enhancement is nutrition. Dr. Patrick highlights the benefits of consuming a multivitamin, specifically for older adults, as it has been shown to improve cognition and slow brain aging. Additionally, she recommends incorporating blueberries into the diet, as they contain anthocyanins that have been linked to improved memory, executive function, and processing speed. Cocoa polyphenols, found in dark chocolate, are also mentioned as beneficial for cognitive function. Dr. Patrick suggests consuming high-quality cocoa flavanols, such as those from cocoa, to reap the cognitive benefits. Furthermore, lutein, found in foods like eggs and kale, has been shown to enhance neural efficiency and cognitive function across different age groups. Dr. Patrick explains that brain fog can be attributed to postprandial glucose and inflammatory responses. Consuming high glycemic index foods can lead to sharp spikes and crashes in blood glucose levels, affecting mental clarity. To mitigate this, she recommends engaging in exercise snacks before or after meals and prioritizing protein or fat intake before carbohydrates to stabilize blood glucose levels. Moreover, Dr. Patrick discusses the postprandial inflammatory response, which can result from consuming high sugar and high fat meals. This response can lead to immune activation, energy diversion from the brain to the immune system, and disruptions in neurotransmission. To reduce inflammation, she suggests consuming smaller meals, avoiding high sugar and high fat foods, and incorporating omega-3 fatty acids into the diet. Dr. Rhonda Patrick discusses the impact of exercise, heat exposure, and cold exposure on mood and overall health. She emphasizes the importance of movement in improving mood and reducing inflammation. Exercise has been shown to be as effective as SSRIs in treating depression and can also help with impulse control and motivation. Additionally, exercise can increase serotonin levels, which are important for mood regulation. Heat exposure, such as sauna use, has been found to have significant benefits for mood and overall health. Dr. Patrick shares her personal experience with using the sauna to improve mood and handle stress better. Sauna exposure can release endorphins and other opioids, leading to a positive mood boost. Studies have shown that sauna treatment can have antidepressant effects, lasting up to 6 weeks after just one session. When it comes to implementing a cold and heat exposure routine, Dr. Patrick recommends incorporating heat exposure after exercise to extend the workout and enhance the benefits. Heat exposure, such as sauna use, can mimic cardiovascular exercise and improve cardiovascular fitness. The frequency and duration of sauna sessions play a key role in maximizing the benefits, with 4 to 7 sessions per week and a duration of 20 minutes at 174 to 175 degrees Fahrenheit being optimal. Dr. Patrick also discusses the importance of balancing stressors like heat exposure with recovery. Extreme temperatures, such as 230 degrees Fahrenheit, can be too intense and may have negative effects on the body. It's important to approach heat exposure with caution and not overdo it to avoid potential harm. Cold exposure can release norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that helps with focus, attention, mood, and anxiety. Cold exposure can also increase mitochondrial biogenesis in muscle tissue, leading to the growth of new mitochondria. Additionally, cold exposure can promote the browning of fat, which can help with metabolic health and energy production. Dr. Patrick recommends cold exposure in the form of cold showers or plunges with a temperature of around 50 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Dr. Patrick suggests timing cold exposure around activities that require focus and attention, such as before a talk or in the morning to start the day. She also recommends avoiding cold exposure within a few hours of going to sleep to prevent disruptions in body temperature regulation. The frequency of cold exposure can vary, but Dr. Patrick emphasizes the importance of consistency for long-term benefits. Dr. Patrick also discusses the importance of optimizing neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine for mood improvement. Exercise can help increase serotonin levels, while proper nutrition, including branched-chain amino acids, can support neurotransmitter production. She highlights the role of exercise in optimizing neurotransmitter function and improving mood. Dr. Patrick explains that vigorous exercise, such as high-intensity interval training, can lead to increased production of lactate, which has numerous benefits for the brain. Lactate is used as an energy source by neurons, increases neurotransmitters like norepinephrine and serotonin, and promotes the growth of new neurons. Additionally, lactate can spare glucose for the production of antioxidants like glutathione, which is crucial for brain health. The Norwegian 4x4 protocol involves pushing oneself to maintain a high-intensity level for 4 minutes, followed by 3 minutes of light exercise for recovery. This protocol is recommended once a week to improve VO2 max and overall cardiovascular health. Dr. Patrick also mentions other high-intensity interval training protocols, such as 1-minute intervals, that can be beneficial for improving fitness levels. Incorporating short bursts of vigorous exercise, known as exercise snacks, into daily routines can have significant health benefits. Activities like bodyweight squats, high knees, chair squats, planks, and burpees can be done in short intervals to increase heart rate and improve overall fitness. These exercise snacks can be particularly beneficial for individuals who may not have the motivation or time for longer workout sessions. Dr. Patrick emphasizes the importance of consistency in exercise routines. Even short bursts of vigorous exercise done consistently can have a cumulative effect on health and well-being. Incorporating daily exercise snacks, such as taking the stairs or doing bodyweight exercises, can contribute to improved cardiovascular health and overall longevity. Dr. Patrick, a renowned expert in the field of health and fitness, discusses the importance of breaking up sedentary time to reduce the risk of diseases such as cancer. She emphasizes that even individuals who engage in regular exercise can still be considered sedentary if they spend prolonged periods sitting. Sedentary behavior is identified as an independent risk factor for diseases like cancer, highlighting the need for individuals to incorporate movement breaks throughout the day.